I've never been to the temple. And he said there had been a fire in the front part of the temple. Some people, local people who don't like this new temple, especially the huge one with big car park here around the park.
Whereabout is that?
In Slough. And we are here. And
which my private secretary insists should be read slow, because whenever someone is from Slough, he always writes it slow. Yes, please.
In Urdu they write Seen Lam Ba, so they pronounce it as well. Lots of people in Urdu.
This is what I am pointing out. Yes.
And so I asked him to give me a conducted tour of this, and there had been fire in the front, and all the idols had been taken out for reconstruction and were lined up on the wall to the left in the road. And I said I could recognize Hanumanji, could he introduce me to the restaurant, which he did.
The only one with whom you were familiar.
And
yes.
There was a plaque on the wall right above them, about a foot square, with nice writing on it, which I thought was Sanskrit, because some of the Hindi similar script or the Punjabi. And he said no. I said, what is this? And I thought this must be a shloka from one of their books. He said, no, this says these idols have been painted again. It's wet paint on touch.
Very interesting, yeah? Yes.
And the second observation he made, he differed with the authorities who have set up the two parts in Town,
yes, yes.
And who are employed. And he said that they have put all of them together. And the concept is we should have one idol in one mantra, the temple. And he said the reason is this, that they have different powers. He introduced me, this is the god of destruction.
Yes.
This is the god of construction. And he said, unfortunately, they put them together, so the effect is all lost.
Yes, of course.
He must be right, because he has now resigned.
You resign now?
Yeah, because the other people were against him, perhaps his prayers were not answered.
Very interesting, thank you. You have told me a joke about a Hindu temple, now I'll tell you in the end a joke about a Chinese temple. There were two Chinese boys who had very small eyes and who were competing with each other in battle of words, who had a better sight, sharper sight, far-reaching sight, and so on. So the debate kept on and on and on to no solution and no resolution. So one of them thought, why not give a practical test? So there was a very tall, old Buddhist temple on which there was hanging a board as well, telling about who made it, built it, who found in the first place, and when it was reconstructed or repaired and so on. So he said, why not come tomorrow morning, stand at this particular spot and compete with each other what is written on that board, which was very high. So they both agreed readily to this suggestion, and none of them insisted. Neither of them insisted about holding the competition there and then. So yes, tomorrow morning is fine for us. So they went home, and next morning they came prepared, having sharpened their eyes. And one of them started reading. He said, look here, it says Mr. Chu Cha Chu somebody, He built this temple in about 1,000 years ago, and then it was destroyed by an earthquake, and then it was rebuilt, and then it was repaired by that and that. And he read the whole thing, and then said, yes, and it is signed so-and-so, who is the president in charge of the temple. So the next boy, then he took over and he said, he read all these things. And then he said, look here, just a minute, something else is also mentioned. And he said, yes, now I see. It's the name of the painter. It was painted, this board, by Mr. So-and-so. So then they started a debate again, all over again. one said the name of the painter is not there, I can see that, it's not there. He said, yes, it is there. So he said, why not go to the in charge of the temple and find out? So they went upstairs and found the in charge and asked him this question. He said, look here boys, the one who says that the name of the painter is of course on the board, he's quite right. The name of the painter has been mentioned. But unfortunately the board is not there. It has been sent for repainting. You see? So this is about the temples. Shall we come back to the mosque? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦੱਸਿਆ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ? If it is a short gist, how long will it take, Naeem Usman? I should have been reminded for very first thing, because we present these gists of various books in the beginning, then we sit for question answers. How long does it take? 10 minutes? 15, 20? So we better postpone it till next time, because I should like to give opportunity to the audience to ask you a few questions as well on the article you are going to read. It's not an article, it's a gist prepared, our book entitled Secret what?
This one is on the eyewitness by...
On the?
Crucifixion by an eyewitness.
Crucifixion by an eyewitness, right. So inshallah next time. So if there is any question, then I'll sit for a while, otherwise we disperse. All right. Assalamu alaikum.